Welcome, and this is the exercise 34 of our CKS series. And here we'll discuss secret, read, and decode. So, this exercise belongs to the CKS exam under the section cluster hardening and system hardening, secret management. So, this exercise will test the ability to safely handle the sensitive data. You can read the secret and understand the base 64 encoding and decoding techniques. So the exercise says read and decode the secret in the namespace 1. So there is a namespace 1 where the secret is available, and the get the secret of type opaque that have been created in a namespace 1. So in namespace 1, so k get name and namespace. So you find there are two namespace. So one is of our interest. So get the secret type opaque have been created in the namespace 1. So k hyphen n namespace is 1 and get secret. So you will find that there are two secrets available, and first is the s1 and second one is the opaque. So here type opaque is mentioned. So there are 8 types of secrets, but our interest is opaque here. So opaque is the default and the most commonly used secret type, and it stores arbitrary key value pairs, and values are base 64 encoded, not encrypted. So this will be used for password, token, APIs keys, or custom configs. So there are 8 types of secret, and here our interest is opaque. So create a new file called this and store the base 64 encoded values. So here the base 64, what is the secret, is available with s1 and s2. We want to know, and store the base 64 decoded value in that file. Each value need to be stored in a new line. Okay, so just click the solution here. So this line is given, so just copy this line and paste it here. So this line reads the secret data which is stored in base 64 and decode it to the human readable form, so we can read it or find the actual values. So instead of running full command, I just run till here and I'll write echo. So you will find this values. So you can convert these values into human readable format. So you can type, sorry, first this paste. Next time we'll run a full command in one go, but for timing, base 64 hyphen d. I'll write echo also. So you will get in new line. Here you will see that secret and control plane is combined. So here you'll find that this is a secret. So you can do reverse also. So secret, instead of hyphen d, don't write anything. You can do the reverse also. So instead of writing that, you can write echo hyphen and secret and in base 64. Okay, or you can check again, copy paste again, copy paste whole command at one go. I'll write echo, so I'll get the output in next. So it is the secret. And if I'll remove this base 64 echo, so you'll find this thing. So here n is important because it prevent adding a new line at the end, and it is important because new line would change the base 64 result. So if I'll remove, then let's check what happens. So something would be changed, and which is not good. So write this, so you'll get the exact thing. Now first we know the secret is, so if we'll get the output of the whole command is the secret, and now we have to find out for the s2 secret 2. So just copy whole command because we have broken it and seen what happened. I'll just write echo so that we can get the things in next line. So here the admin is thing, so need to get this thing in this file. So I'll just get into the new tab, vi. It is not compulsory that you will open the new tab, but I want to just copy and paste this secret and secret and this admin. So this way it is done. Check. So this way it is done. Now another thing is similar thing, but it is for the namespace too. So same thing. So this is the solution. So I can copy this file and paste it here, and now I can do one thing which is very simple. I can redirect into this file. So paste. So now cat, so new secret is there, so we can validate. Validation is successful. So this